Hinata unsheathed her sword. "Are you prepared? You idiot, that's my line." With that, the battle commenced. Reiner swung his sword at Hinata, but she swiftly evaded it by twisting her body. Her quick response was justified, as she had sensed the impending danger. The potency of that sword surpasses mere legendary status. "Ah, I understand now, it possesses the might of a mythical-grade weapon." Hinata continued to dodge Reiner's attacks, skillfully maneuvering back and forth. Then, at the opportune moment, she deflected Reiner's sword away from his side, bolstering her confidence in victory and granting Reiner a chance. You're not as skilled as you claim. If you surrender." Hinata intended to apprehend Reiner as a traitor and subject him to a trial, showing him mercy he did not deserve. However, this decision proved fatal. Reiner had positioned his men behind Hinata, planning a surprise attack. Fortunately, Hinata had anticipated the ambush with her magic perception, and was connected to the telepathy net through moss, receiving a warning. "Hinata dono." Before she could finish shouting, numerous light bullets struck Hinata, followed by Reiner's renewed assault. Reiner's shoulders revealed two pairs of thin, hardened hands adorned with mythical-grade armor. These hands transformed into 4 spears that pierced Hinata's limbs. Unable to maintain her balance, Hinata fell to the ground. "Hahaha, you've been acting all high and mighty, but you're no better than your boasts. You're too arrogant, you're better off lying on the ground like that. You Wasn't this supposed to be a fair fight? Criminals have no human rights. However, we are merciful. If you beg for forgiveness and shed tears, we might consider postponing your execution for a while. But you'll need to show gratitude. Hahaha, the strongest in the West is looking rather defeated. It seems the undefeated witch must finally be put down. No, we have just become too powerful. It only appeared to be a good match because Reiner-sama was toying with her. Go ahead, cry and beg for forgiveness. Or should I end your life right now? It's fortunate her face wasn't harmed. I'll relish in watching her beautiful face contort in agony." Convinced of his invincibility, Reiner believed he could force Hinata into submission. After that, he anticipated another form of entertainment. Killing her now would be a waste, he thought. "Hey, if you don't hurry up, I'll truly kill you." Reiner's threat was genuine. He desired the pleasure of tormenting Hinata, yet he acknowledged her true strength. Hinata remained silent but fixed her gaze upon Reiner, her eyes conveying that she had not given up. "Tesk, you're truly a cocky woman. In that case, I'll sever one of your legs." In annoyance, Reiner raised his sword and swung it down towards Hinata. Hinata's life was in peril, but Testarossa couldn't afford to assist her. She was preoccupied with Vega and could discern from Hinata's eyes that she hadn't surrendered. In that case, Testarossa had to trust her. Hinata was one of the few who had fought Rimuru-sama to a draw. She wouldn't easily retreat from this situation. Vega was a nuisance. Though his magical count far surpassed Testarossa's, she initially believed defeating him would be effortless. However, it turned out she was mistaken. This guy, he's connected to the underground. Can he absorb the corpses to heal himself? Testarossa's thoughts mirrored the reality. Vega had spread his power throughout the capital of Ingratia, absorbing the corpses of defeated monsters. What an infuriatingly troublesome adversary. From Testarossa's perspective, she was embroiled in a battle where victory seemed elusive. What aggravated her further was, Hey, what's the matter? You talk so big, yet you're doing so little. It's not easy to make me genuinely want to kill someone. Take pride in that." Internally, Testarossa seethed with frustration. However, she couldn't act recklessly. She manipulated her fiery whip, toying with Vega, but her mind was strategizing several moves ahead. As long as she couldn't corner him, she had no choice but to maintain the stalemate. Feldway's target is likely Masayuki Dono too. Velgrin-sama isn't naive enough to play into the enemy's hands. Velgrin must be aware of Feldway's intentions. Therefore, Testarossa believed that Velgrin wouldn't come to their aid. Simultaneously, Testarossa understood that they were being used as bait to lure out Masayuki. This stalemate worked in favor of Feldway and his group. It's incredibly frustrating. I know the situation, but I have to accept it. Kara and Ultima must be occupied, and no one else among our ranks can move freely. If only Zijin and the others were available. But Rimuru-sama would disapprove. Testarossa knew her comrades were also struggling, as indicated by the emergency call from the control room. The control room had declared a state of emergency, preparing for an enemy invasion. Zijin, the key defender, couldn't leave. While the others were not weak, they weren't capable of handling every situation. And even with Veldor's immense power, he couldn't foolishly leave the labyrinth with Michael pursuing him. In other words, no reinforcements were forthcoming. Testarossa reluctantly accepted that she had to rely on herself. However, an unexpected event was about to unfold.